So 2 years ago, I took perspectives, and I was at a point where I was living the dream. I have a great family. I have an amazing community of believers, a loving church, and it was the dream. But yet there was still something missing, something that wasn't quite right. And I started to really grapple with this. Well, what is my life's work? And so when I took perspectives, it has 5 different components. The first component is a biblical foundation. The biblical foundation for God's redemptive story, his plan to redeem people from every language, tongue, tribe, nation. And when I began to understand God's plan more fully, it gave me clarity. And then I began to understand through the historical component what God is doing and has been doing in this world. And that historical component gave me vision of something that is God's plan, bigger and more full than what I understood. And I remember finishing those 2 components, and I read Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, and it said, For we are God's workmanship created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which he prepared in advance for us to do. And when I had always read that verse before, my vision was small. But once I read that after taking the first 2 courses of perspectives, that verse had such a bigger vision, a bigger purpose, and that God was inviting me into this plan of redeeming people, of being a light in this world, that my life's work is about making him known. And my life's work is about his plan to advance his gospel and purposes in this world. And so once I finished perspectives, it gave me an excitement, an urgency, a vision beyond myself, and it gave me a purpose to live on mission for the gospel of Jesus Christ.